Martha's Vineyard is the summer trip I look forward to the most every single year. I've been doing this girls trip for nearly every year since 2019, and it never gets old. The Vineyard is such a beautiful island to visit, and as a Black traveler, it is one of the places in the world that I have felt the most welcome. Every year, I look forward to patronizing Black-owned restaurants, from Biscuits to Edgartown Diner, having the best lobster bisque at the net result, walking down Circuit Avenue, grabbing an obligatory sweater to commemorate my trip from C'est La Vie, soaking up the sun at Inkwell Beach, watching the sunset at Menemsha, and catching a vibe with all of these beautiful Black people. This is how I spend a week on the Vineyard. If there is one place in the U.S. that I want to visit time and time again, it is Martha's Vineyard. Last year I only came for a day, but this year I'm back to spending an entire week here on a girls trip. I am so happy to be here. I absolutely love coming up here. It is like my favorite summer vacation every single year. And so I'm bringing you guys along. If you're new here, I'm Dominique. I'm a native New Yorker. I absolutely love to travel, and I bring you all along with me as I explore New York City, as well as all of my travels abroad and my road trips from New York. So we are in Martha's Vineyard for an entire week, and we just got here. We are settled into the house, and our day one tradition is to go to Nancy's and get lobster rolls. So let's go. So food at Nancy's was good per usual. We are now on the Great Lawn. There's supposed to be music from, I believe, 5:30 to 7:30. It doesn't seem like it's actually happening, but either way, we're just gonna hang out here on the Great Lawn and probably get, hopefully, some really nice sunset views.
All right, 2 birthdays, another year on the Vineyard, another year of positive vibes. We got this, y'all. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it.
Woo!
Woo! Yay!
Cheers! Good morning. So it is day 2 in Martha's Vineyard. Day 1 really was the typical day 1, just getting here, getting to the house, getting settled in, and going to Nancy's. Love Nancy's. The fried calamari is so, honestly, the food on the island is good overall, but Nancy's is definitely such a staple, especially when you're staying in Oak Bluffs. So the house that we stay in is actually in Oak Bluffs, and it's only a short walk to like Circuit Avenue and Nancy's and just that entire strip. So we always just like love walking over there after we get settled in the first day, and then having dinner there, and then walking on the strip back to the house. But today it is Monday. It's actually my friend's birthday, so this is technically her birthday trip. Her birthday is today, but it's also the week leading into 4th of July. So there's actually quite a few things going on the island this week. We do have like a loose schedule. We don't usually make like a ton of plans for every single day. We know generally that there are the beaches that we like to visit, like Aquinnah, Inkwell, Menemsha, and then also there's the African American Heritage Trail, so we're gonna do that tour sometime this week. We also like to do a day trip to Nantucket, so depending on weather, we are gonna like book our ticket to go to Nantucket for the day, but we usually don't like book all of those things in advance because like the weather can change so much so quickly that it's just best to like wait until like 2 days before to solidify plans. So like yesterday, but when we got on the road, the weather was saying like it was gonna rain Tuesday, Wednesday. Now it's completely changed to where it's saying it's gonna be raining and thunder like from Thursday all the way to Sunday. So like that's why it's like good for us to be pretty flexible with our planning and just like know the things that we generally like to do. And then when we finally get on the island, like we can play things by ear and things like that. So anyways, we are getting up. We're gonna go have breakfast at Biscuits. Biscuits is a black owned restaurant here on the island in Oak Bluffs. We always have breakfast here, and I feel like it's our day 2 routine as well. So the service is pretty quick. It's like typical in terms of like cost. I know in my day trip video last year, some people were commenting like $30 for breakfast is not cheap. I agree, like, but I think when you're on an island where you know things are just way more expensive, I think I'm just like used to like breakfast being $20 to $30 after tip. But anyways, we are heading to Biscuits for breakfast, and then we're gonna go to the beach for a couple of hours. We do have a dinner reservation for tonight around, I believe, 5:30. So a nice easy day today with breakfast, beach, and then the birthday girls dinner. So anyways, let's go.
Say that, and then 15 years from now, remember when she was doing this and then they did all this stuff?
Okay, we are about to head out for the birthday girls dinner. We're heading to 9 Craft Kitchen. I've never been here. They might have come last year when I was only here for a day, but this is over in Vineyard Haven. One of the things that I like about Martha's Vineyard is that there are so many different great restaurants, and every time we come, we try a new restaurant, especially like if we have dinner reservations. So I love that we always rotate and like get like a good variety or try new restaurants. And so over time we sort of figure out like which restaurants we like, which ones are new, which ones are going to be staples every like year that we come. So I'm excited to see like, are we gonna like this place? It's over in Vineyard Haven, so we are driving, but it shouldn't be a long drive, like maybe 10-15 minutes max. And yeah, I think we're gonna have a good time. Also, it's like birthday dinner, so all good vibes expected tonight. Okay, we ready?
Ready?
Let's go.
I'm trying to think of a black movie.
And they be like barking down the aisle.
And we have the birthday girl. I actually really enjoyed dinner at 9 Craft Kitchen. The menu is considered New World Fusion, and it's the perfect fusion of different cultures and ingredients, from lobster tostadas and rock shrimp guacamole to corn and cheddar fritters and smoked pork belly. We shared a bunch of apps and entrees, and I honestly enjoyed everything. Hello, friends. So yesterday definitely turned out to be a great night. The food was really good. The birthday girl was really happy, so I'm happy for that. I haven't been feeling so well, so I didn't end up going out for a nightcap with the ladies. I just went back and took some nighttime medication and then went to sleep and definitely just like slept in today. We had a nice little slow morning this morning, just ordered in some breakfast. And then I watched a little bit of Love Island. And then now we're actually up in Aquinnah. So Aquinnah is one of the towns that is up island in Martha's Vineyard. There are actually 6 towns in Martha's Vineyard. We're staying in Oak Bluffs, which is down island, but today we came up to Aquinnah. We actually really love Aquinnah. It's beautiful. There are these like chalk clay cliffs along the shore, and it's a great time up here. But we also are here specifically to go to the Aquinnah Cultural Center, and it's essentially a museum. If you know me, you know I enjoy visiting museums and doing all of the cultural things. So we are going to do a tour of the museum today and just learn about the Wampanoag tribe. This entire land was once Wampanoag, and so we are here to just learn about their history, the oral history that has been passed down, and yeah, so that's what we're going to do, and maybe just like walk around a little bit. There are some shops up here as well that we might pop into, maybe get a quick little sweet treat. But yeah, that's how we're going to spend the earlier portion of the day. The Aquinnah Cultural Museum is a house museum that documents the history of the Wampanoag people of Aquinnah. The Wampanoag have been native to this land for over 10,000 years, and the house is filled with art and artifacts that help shine a light on the tribe and their history on the island. So Backdoor Donuts is an institution in Martha's Vineyard here in Oak Bluffs. In the evening they serve all sorts of goodies, donuts obviously, and like tarts and stuff from the back door of the bakery. The line is actually so massive right now. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get through this line. Apparently you can like order online and then I guess pick up. But right now we're standing in line. I guess we're gonna see how long this takes. What are we ordering?
We're ordering 2 apple fritter donuts,
Okay.
1 chocolate frosted, and 1 raspberry jelly.
Very
Because you
nice.
can't have enough backdoor donuts.
Love it. Gabby has the goodies.
Have the good.
So we had another slow morning this morning, and now we are just on Circuit Avenue doing a little bit of shopping before we actually head over to do the African American Heritage Trail. We actually did the trail back in either 2019 or 2021, so it's been some years since we've done it, and it's a really great tour, so I'm really looking forward to it. But first, let's do some shopping. The African American Heritage Trail of Martha's Vineyard is made up of roughly 30 sites dedicated to the formerly unrecognized contributions of people of African descent to the island of Martha's Vineyard. At each of the sites across the island, a descriptive plaque has been placed. We did the 2.5-hour tour of Oak Bluffs and Edgartown, and I personally thoroughly enjoyed hearing once more about the contributions of each and every person documented on the trail. Okay, so we had a wonderful time at the tour, but now we're getting Lookout Tavern. Lookout Tavern has probably the largest lobster rolls on the island, so let's go get dinner. So much lobster, oh my god. we did in fact have the largest lobster rolls ever at Lookout Tavern. But now we're back up island for sunset at Menemsha. The sunset over here is so beautiful. Obviously the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. So we are here at Menemsha, which is on the west side of the island. And we come here every single time we're in Martha's Vineyard. The sunset here is so gorgeous.
Oh my gosh. 2026 Martha.
The way that Black people need a sweet treat at the end of the night should really be studied, but we are about to get some ice cream. Good morning. We're actually headed to Nantucket today. We do this day trip every single year. There's a ferry that goes from Oak Bluffs straight over to Nantucket. It's like a little over an hour, and it's just nice to do something different for the day. We have essentially the same itinerary every year. We stop, we have breakfast, we walk around, do a little bit of shopping, maybe pop into a museum and some art galleries, and there's a dispensary that we always go to, and then we generally end the day at this like one area that has a brewery, distillery, and a winery all in one shot with like live music and just a really fun time. So that's the plan for today. So it is 10:22. We just got off of the ferry, and it's actually just a short walk from the ferry to get to like the main strip, and we are going to be grabbing breakfast at Lemon Press. We have breakfast here pretty much every single year. It is a, I believe, Mediterranean restaurant. So it's so yummy. I love Mediterranean food. Just like the flavors are always on point. So very excited for this breakfast, even though I literally get the same thing every single year. And then it's right along the same strip with all the shops and stores and galleries as well. So hopefully the line isn't too long, but if it is, we'll just like do a little browsing. we actually have a closing tradition where once we're done with Cisco and we head back to the ferry, we get shots. So there is this gazebo bar right here by the ferry. You usually have to like check in a little bit early before the ferry is set to depart. So our ferry is supposed to leave at 5:15, so we generally get in the area no later than 4:15. And so to kill time, we come here to the gazebo, grab a green tea shot as a group, and that's how we like wrap up our day here in Nantucket. So let's go get some shots. We are back in Oak Bluffs. We're having dinner at Black Joy Kitchen. It is apparently a new Black-owned restaurant here in Oak Bluffs. The ladies came here last year. I wasn't here with them last year. They said things were a little iffy last year, but hopefully things have gotten a lot better. I don't know exactly if it was the service or the food or what, but we'll see. Hopefully we have a really great time here tonight. Honestly, the food was pretty good here. My main criticism is that the pricing was a bit off. Like $18 mocktails when your cocktails should be around that price, or vegetarian entrees being the same price as entrees for meat eaters. Good morning. So we actually rent bikes every single year. Do we bike every day? No. But this morning we are starting the day with a bike ride. So we're actually going to be biking to one of the lighthouses, East Chop Lighthouse. It's a nice scenic viewpoint, and it's also like right along one of the bike trails. Well, not really technically a bike trail, but anyways, it's one of the places we like to bike to. A couple of years ago when I went on a long walk, I walked to the East Chop Lighthouse and back. So it's a really nice lighthouse here in Oak Bluffs, and we're headed there now. Despite the fact that the power kept going out, I guess because of the heat wave, this was another great restaurant that we tried this year in Edgartown. The food was chef's kiss. We wrapped up the night at Noman's. Now, Noman's on a Friday night specifically is such a vibe. The DJ is amazing. It definitely does get crowded, but they do have 2 different shuttles in Oak Bluffs, so you can park up your car, hop on the shuttle, and it's very convenient. our day with breakfast at Edgartown Diner. And it's a black-owned restaurant. We go to this restaurant every year, but right now we made our way to the dock at Oak Beach because we're going for a catamaran ride. So we are on the ferry headed back to New York City. I actually counted it out yesterday. This is actually my 6th year coming to Martha's Vineyard, and I just absolutely love it. I hope you've enjoyed seeing how I spend time on the vineyard. I'm definitely going to be following up this video with a full travel guide as well as a video on how to plan. And then I'm going to run back my receipts and show you how much this week actually cost. So that will be on my channel very soon. But anyway, I will see you in the next video.